I would have said to anyone if they asked me 20 years ago, Amraj, why don't you ever speak in public? But the truth is, I didn't hate it. I was just afraid. I was afraid of speaking in front of others. I was afraid of asking questions. I was even afraid of approaching people. So what changed? How could someone like me, who was terrified of speaking, able to stand in front of you and speak to a crowd like this? And that's exactly what I would like to share with you in this speech. How I dealt with fear. Now, I know guys, this is not the content or topic that you want to hear today, but trust me, this will be helpful for you, 100%. I am Amraj Hakim from CK 164. And first of all, I would like to thank to whoever made this opportunity possible here today. In this speech, I will take you through two phases of my life. The first phase is when I lived with fear, and the second phase is when I learned to face it. Now, let's rewind to when I was in third grade. I had a teacher who seemed to believe in me more than I believed in myself. She would sign me for every speech program, whether it be poem presentation or storytelling or even speech in arts music. I would be terrified. Instead of thinking how to perform well, I would rather think that what will everyone do of me? What if I mess up? And my mother had a funny solution to this. She would say that just pretend that the audience members remember you are just fools. But don't worry guys, you do all our schools. But that advice didn't help me either because I was even afraid of speaking in front of groups. So in every stage program, I had ended up embarrassing myself. I had forget my notes, I had freeze. So I will just quit the programs halfway through because I simply couldn't continue. So like that, many opportunities came by that I could have used, but I didn't. I regretted it. Afterwards, I would sit there and think that what could have happened if I have just took that chance, but I didn't. And that's when I have realized that the pain of regret is far heavier than the discomfort of facing fear. And I decided I can't live it that way anymore. And this was my first phase of my life. Now let's fast forward to when I got into university. Even before college started, I made a promise to myself that I would become more outgoing and I will push myself into uncomfortable situations where it will actually help me to grow as a person. So, a month after college started, Cultural Fest was announced. I knew this was my moment. So, I signed up for solo singing competition. But even when I signed up, the fear was creeping back in. What if I fail again? At that time, two things helped me push forward. The first one was a moment of clarity. I realized that these are all new people that doesn't have any knowledge about my past or my stage fear. So this fresh start gave me a little push. We often think that bravery is actually lack of fear. But actually bravery is having the fear but not letting it call the shots. This was a quote that I have heard back then that helped me immensely. And this changed everything for me. I realized that fear wouldn't disappear and neither did them have to control me. I could still take action despite being scared. Didn't I say earlier that why I can't say that this speech is about how I overcame fear? Because I didn't. The fear is still there, but I am not letting it call the shots. That's what bravery is. And the result? Actually, I secured third place in that singing competition. So I should mention that there were only 3 people. But, and what I want to say is, it wasn't about results. It was about proving to myself that I could stand up, face my fear, and not back down. I decided to give this speech because I believe there are people out here who are just like I used to be, afraid and sure and scared. And my hope is that by sharing my story, I could help even one person realize that fear doesn't have to define them. I had like to end my story with a short dialogue from the movie Catch Me If You Can. 2 mouse fell into a bucket of pain, but the first mouse quickly gave up and drowned. The second mouse kept pushing, kept struggling, and eventually turned the cream into water and cooled down. So my message to all of you is be that second mouse. Keep pushing, keep struggling, and you will find your way out. Thank you.